What's up, everybody? Yano onaY here. Now, I know, I'm not coming out with reactions on music as often as I should, but it's difficult to get these songs, bro. It's so difficult. But I did the G5 interview. Today, I am going to take us back on memory lane, back to when SABC2 was still SABC2, as they covered the Terrible Twins. Back in the days when they still had their smash hit Scarro. So allow me to do that for you. I hope you guys enjoy it and it brings back some memories back in the days. I remember seeing this on SABC2 myself and thinking, wow, look at PE fly. For anybody that's still rapping except for PE Obimat, nah bro, PE has been on the map. PE has been on the map. And back 14, 15 years ago, we were on SABC2. I know there's things like YouTube now that makes TV look a little bit watered down. But back in the days, this was a big deal. So shout out to the Bluetooth station. Shout out to Focus and the Terrible Twins. And shout out to Brenton Jonas for uploading this to YouTube 15 years ago. So that me, Yano onaY, can react to it. So shout out to you, man. Okay, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. This is nostalgic. I'm sure you're going to feel it as soon as you listen to the intro of this as well. Let's get. Oh, that intro.
Welkom terug. Hip-hop muziek laat mens gewoonlijk denken aan Amerikaanse rijmkletsers. Maar in Port Elizabeth en noordelijke gebieden rijmklets die mannen in Afrikaans. En is erg gewild. Hier is regisseur Keith Seister zijn story.
Afrikaanse musiek het deesdae sekere woonbuurte in Port Elizabeth behoorlik aan die brand. En nee, dis nie sokkie of langarm nie. Dis hip-hop.
Nah, hip-hop, PE was strictly hip-hop, bro. I don't think besides Kati, who else was doing like real R&B type songs? It was just hip-hop. PE was just hip-hop, bro.
Afrikaanse musiekgenre het nou sy plek in veral bruin woonbuurte ingewurm. Afrikaans is huistaal hier in die baie se noordelike gebiede en dit is juist om die rede dat Afrikaanse hiphop soveel aanklank by die mense hierso vind. Hiphopgroepe soos die Terrible Twins en MC Earl en Ajami het omtrent die baie se jong span aan die rymklets. Die Terrible Twins, Jacques en Junan Petersen, is twee voormalige bendelede wat hulself tot musiek gewend het en 'n reuse sukses daarvan gemaak het.
Ons tronk en tronk uit geskiettaal en dit is liever dat is van die onze musiek. En wat ons musiek gewees is al.
Oh man. Seeing him speak and everything, just like it feels like he's still here. I'm happy that he has this digital footprint that we can go back and still listen to him speak and things. Lovely.
Ons tronk en tronk uit geskiettaal en dit is liever dat is van die onze musiek. En wat ons musiek gewees is al ek seker vandag dood gewees het of hy van die tronk gewees of 'n reistool of onze musiek maak wat ons en ons die lewe ken spring as ons uitkom kan vir ons in die
because they finish each other's sentences. Just listen to them speak.
of van die tronk gewees of 'n reistool of onze musiek maak wat ons en ons die lewe ken spring as ons uitkom kan vir ons in die lewe. Eers Karel.
Beautiful.
Juist Karel. Ons Karel.
Beautiful.
Almal Karel.
Jacques en Junan sê hulle voel so beroemd is in hul eie gemeenskap. Hul bekende liedjie Skarrel het die hele baie aan die sing en elke Jan Rap en sy maat
was huge.
ken die liedjie.
is eigenlijk wonderlijk om te zien, als we nou misschien molen toe gaan, dan wel mensen samen met ons oudere vat. Dat is eigenlijk iets wat de mensen waarderen, man. Als je eigen mensen zo veel omgeven, lijkt nou zoals redelijk, jij wordt getraind zoals een celebrity. Maar als je eigen mensen, als je eigen plekken niet is, van andere plekken in zoals ons, om blij in Jacksonville, RDP section,
They were
in
superstars.
P.
It's hard to explain it, but for example, for today, PE has to bring someone over from another city to come over to PE, and that person would be seen as popular, or you understand, the PE would treat that person on a pedestal. They would put that person on a pedestal. But Jack and Junan's situation, they were put in a pedestal by their own people. So they were PE hot. This is what made them even more fire. Because even though they went to Joburg and they went to the Cape Towns, they didn't have to leave to become hot. Once they dropped this song, it was gone. PE was on fire. PE was on this bandwagon. They supported them. That was the difference. The difference now is the motto is your city won't support you as much as people outside of your city. So you would have to go be famous outside first and then come back to be considered good. But they didn't have to do that. They could stay here and be fire here, and they were supported here. That's the difference between back then and right now.
Maar het is like wonderlijk, man, hoe onze eigen mensen, onze eigen kleerlingen ook kijken naar ons toe. En baie keer als ons rijden in kar ook, die jeugd, hulle...
Seer Vincent Freyse is optimisties oor die nuwigheid in die musiekkringe.
It's doing a lot of good in the immediate communities, but for them, you can't be called a big producer nationally or internationally when all you're doing is working in a small environment. You can become the best producer in that environment, but not in a holistic environment. So what they are doing is a whole lot of good in terms of, camaraderie, bringing people together in one place, and so onwards. But like I'm saying now is that the rest of South Africa, and maybe even the rest of the world, needs to see this, because what is happening now is not just a couple of guys rapping or gangsters getting into the game. It is guys showcasing culture.
Afrikaanse hiphop gooi beslis anker in die en 'n nuwigheid wat mense oor verskeie kulture heen met een stem laat praat, oftewel sing.
Nou ja, toe. Ons het in Oktober berig oor die swaar kry by die Bettelhaven Kinderhawe in Klokkelaan in die Vrystaat. Dit is die tweede van 'n reeks Fokus gee om programme wat ons uitsaai om welwillendheid onder ons kykers aan te wakker.
Story, man. I'm gonna end it there. I just wanted to show you guys that the twins were something else. PE back in the days was something else. We had the capabilities of building our musicians from the ground up here already. They didn't have to go to Cape Town. They didn't have to go to Joburg, Durban, wherever else to become big that side first, then come back home, and then to be treated like superstar. Back then, you were a superstar the moment the song was a hit. You saw the Terrible Twins talking about going to Clary Park, and people wanted to take photos with them. Made them feel like a celebrity, and they were surprised that it was their own people. Not that they had to go to Cape Town first, become a big hit that side, and then come back. Then be considered a celebrity. Shout out to Focus, shout out to the Terrible Twins, and shout out again to the channel that uploaded this, Brayton Jonas. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as well. And I'm going to see you in the next one.